Good morning, students of class 9. We'll talk about India, size and location, geography subject. In our previous class, we have studied about the importance of India's centrally located in the Asian map, in the map of Asia. India and its importance. So today we'll talk about India and the world. What India has contributed and what the world has contributed to us. So we'll talk about that. There are 6 points. Number 1, listen carefully when I explain. Number 1, through the ages, from long time back, India's contacts with the world have continued. In ancient time also, Indian merchants used to go far off places, or even the merchants from other parts of the world, they used to visit India for trade. It has continued, but her relationship, her means India's, here it is mentioned, India is mentioned as her because it's feminine. Her relationship through the land routes are much older than the sea routes. In ancient times, traders, merchants and travelers and pilgrims, they used to travel through land routes because sea routes was not much developed. That's why they traveled by road. So it continued, but her relationship through the land routes are much older than the sea routes. Sea routes have developed later on, much later. Number 2, various passes across the mountain in the north. Towards the north of our country, we have Himalayas, high lofty mountains, and there are passes where rivers have cut them. So along the river, the travelers, traders used to travel with their goods. Various passes across the mountain in the north provided passages, paths, roads to the ancient traders and travelers, pilgrims and so on. People used to travel along with the goods to various parts of the world through these passes. Number 3rd point, these routes, land routes, and it is popularly known as Silk routes. These land routes have contributed means given, provided in the exchange of goods means things, articles, ideas, culture, religion and foods. From ancient times, there was an exchange of goods, ideas, culture, religion, foods, various things traveled through these land routes from ancient times. Now we are on the 4th point, Indian numerals, the number system and decimal systems and ideas of Upanishad, Ramayana and stories of Panchatantra could reach many parts of the world. The ideas, Indian ideas, the ideas originated in India such as Panchatantra, Ramayana, Mahabharata, decimal system, numerical systems, they have reached other parts of the world through these land routes. Number 5, Indian goods such as spices, muslin means a very fine cotton cloth, muslin and other merchandise means goods, were popular around the world. Indian merchandise were very much popular in European countries and other parts of the world, such as spices, muslin cloth and other merchandise, cotton, jute, indigo and handicrafts. They were much more popular around the world. We'll talk about number 6. On the other hand, India has provided this much. What about the other goods that came, other ideas that came to India? On the other hand, the influence of Greek sculpture and architectural style, building of homes and buildings. Architectural style of dome and minarets. Dome means the round roof, minarets, arches from west found their way to India. So previously in our country, the mosque they had a flat roof. There were no minarets. We can see the minarets and the dome of the mosque. These are the styles that came from the west. That's Greek sculpture. Even the arches at above the door, the people while building their houses, nowadays they make arches around semicircular shape above the door, above the windows. These are arches, minarets, dome. These are the influence of Greek sculpture, which was not found in India previously. Through these land routes, these ideas have entered India. Other hand, the influence of Greek sculpture and architectural style, building of homes and building of buildings, making of buildings, and the design, you can say the architectural style of dome, minarets, arches from west found their way to India. So they came to India and people started building this from these styles. They copied these styles. They knew what the traders have seen there. They brought the idea, and now here the buildings are constructed in the same way. So you can see the minarets, domes, and such things around India at present. These are all the influence. So the land routes have contributed a lot of things to us, and we have also contributed many things towards the world, around the world. Or we have provided a lot of ideas to the other parts of the world, other countries, and we also receive many ideas and styles from foreign countries. That's all. In our next class will be to be continued, India's neighbors. We'll talk about India's neighboring countries, how they help us and what are their impact towards our country. We'll talk about that. And this much for today. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you for watching the video.